Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Koundé. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, the versatility of Nico Williams has been hugely impressive. I think, Peter, he's just as good on either side of the pitch, and he has a footballing brain that seems to allow him to work things out with ease. And I think it's been suggested at times that he could play further up the pitch, but I think as a full-back, having the space to run into, I think to take away that from his game would be criminal.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And it's Lahm. Some good work on the right flank here. Rodri. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. No, that's been intercepted. That's a sharp pass. Rummenigge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Bellingham. Kimmich. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! It's there!
Vietnam clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That's an excellent interception. Cleared without complication. He's had it taken off him. Bellingham.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Rummenigge. Bellingham. Always looking for that half a chance. Lahm delivers. Climbs up big! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bellingham.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Williams. Araujo wins the duel this time. Vieira. Koundé cuts it out. Oh, that's a key interception. Iniesta. 30 minutes gone. And here's Haaland. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Passes short and sharp. And here's Mohamed Salah. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Iniesta. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. And here's Bellingham. Look at the space here. He's got full. Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Kimmich.
There will be
threads one in.
added time.
Nico Williams really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And he thumps it clear. And the whistle goes for half-time. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant pack, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, what a climb! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Iniesta. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. Puts in a cross. That has been knocked clear. He's in space and looking for options. And it's hoisted clear. Mohamed Salah looking understandably energised after his goal. Saliba. Kimmich. Kimmich looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's a sharp little ball here. Stood up well to him there. Kimmich. Koundé. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Bellingham. Maldini gets a foot in here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Haaland. Bellingham.
The attendance
Laid out to the left flank, laid back in. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here, and it's come back out to him. He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And yes, Haaland! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
Hernandez, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Up he goes! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And the counter is on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now can he find a finish? He's in a good position here. That's going to go a long way. And he's only too happy to take that back. Nice ball, and he's in here. Chance here to counter.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Koundé with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And the pass is intercepted. He's played it back. Not a chance with a header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland is offering a right smile there.
Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter, he's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Bellingham. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah. So we're still where we started right now. Rummenigge, and he's had it nicked away. Leicester calmly anticipates. Rummenigge proves just a little bit too strong.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been won straight back. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Vieira.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
It's a mighty effort! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Courtois deals with it effortlessly.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Bellingham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Lahm. Bellingham. Saliba attempts a clearance.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kimmich did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hernandez. Now Nico Williams. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Another moment of magic, a real... Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break, 1-0. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Barcelona clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And he cuts out the supply. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well read, and the danger is averted. Time and again they are repelled. Hernandez. Nico Williams. Hernandez. Rodri. It's Kimmich. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Williams. Mohamed Salah is flagged offside. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Nico Williams. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Iniesta. Now it's Haaland. Barcelona are still that goal to the good. Williams. Great chance! They've done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
We have got changes here
Nico
from both
Williams.
sides, in fact.
Coming on to replace
Vietnam
him
grab
is
the equaliser,
number
and we're
13,
all square.
Rafael
Well,
Leão.
this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got
The
two
attendance
strong
for this
teams
match
of fairly
was
equal standing. The outcome
71,150.
should all come down to finishing.
It's Luis Suarez! Koundé gets it clear. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Kimmich. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Now he's off and running. McAllister is always looking to break lines. Always onto this. And now the breakaway. Rodri. Bellingham. Oh, super find. Mohamed Salah. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. He's had a hit! to the lead once more. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. There's the shot! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, that's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
Vieira. That's Maldini. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good spread. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Mohamed Salah, and he skips past his man. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rodri. And it's Vieira. And he's intervened well there. Rafael Leao. And that's that. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Bellingham. Koundé gets into a good position. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Played back. Well, Mohamed Salah! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mohamed Salah really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Vietnam have their second corner now. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great defending, strong and determined. Mohamed Salah. Schmeichel deals with it effortlessly. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Williams. And he's gone backward here. Bellingham. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Kimmich. And here's Mohamed Salah. That's headed upfield. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Stood up well to him there. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Always onto this. Hernandez. And it's Iniesta. And here's Haaland.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Kimmich. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Lahm. He gets big! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Bellingham. Big chance! Tried the volley, but no.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Rummenigge. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nico Williams. Well, that's well spotted.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Rummenigge does really well to win the ball there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Haaland. He's in here! Rummenigge. And he's really put himself on the line here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He's tried one! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Bellingham. And here's the chance to counter. And he welcomes it in. He's beaten the last man. There's the shot! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Kimmich, good strong midfield running here. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Deep into stoppage time. Bellingham, always looking for that half a chance. And we hit half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And we are already promptly back underway. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! There it is!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Bellingham. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. And it's Lahm.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
71,898.
Nico Williams. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rummenigge.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Rummenigge. That's tidy. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Real chance! they've scored! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 17.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Coming on the field.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Fernandez. Hernandez. And here's Rodrigo. Another pass, just... It's Salah! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mohamed Salah clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Vietnam have their third corner. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Rafael Leao going face-to-face with his great rival. Fernandez. That's a fabulous ball. Fiddles it through.
Vietnam showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Luis Suarez. And he gets rid in a hurry. It's a sharp pass. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold charging forward down that flank. Barcelona claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Corner number 2 then. Oh, well played, well played. And now they can spring out of defence.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
No, that's been intercepted. And that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Wirtz. He is through here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold drives forward on the overlap. Suarez gets into some space. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Can he latch on to this? Mohamed Salah, he's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It is going to need 30 more minutes, no winner after 90.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
It is now time for our special lottery.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Danger averted for now, and reclaimed it in a trice. McAllister. McAllister is always looking to break lines. He can run onto that. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Fernandes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus. It's a good spell of possession, this. Nice interception, well timed. Courtois getting this one clear. Picked out brilliantly. That is great defending, so alert. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Out to the left it goes. That looks a cracking ball. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Terrific header! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Haaland has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 11. Mosquera.
Pinches it off him.
Coming on the field. Number 2. Van Dijk. Number 7.
Rafael Leao.
Mario.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an
Yeah,
information
90 minutes
bulletin
long
from
gone,
the regional
15
police
of an
department.
extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama?
Substitution on the field. Number 16. Rodri.
Exhaustion,
Coming on the
physical
field
and
is
mental.
number
Will we
3,
find a winner?
Gundogan.
Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. And the finish! And somehow he managed to miss it. He could be in here. He's picked his way through. Shot a goal! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Vietnam go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rodrigo is onto it in a flash. Barcelona are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Great hit! And it's in! And with that goal comes comfort!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Nico Williams. Quality ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Hernandez gets into some space. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Kimmich. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Haaland, and again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bellingham. Lahm is wide and looking to get onto this. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, here's a player who can contribute in so many ways. Theo Hernandez. He's shown himself to be not just an effective crosser, but capable of excellent passing from deep, as well as being a pretty decent finisher. Playing for the right team, he probably could get himself into double figures.
He's had a hit!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Succumbs to the pressure. Rummenigge.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Mbappe. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Koundé. Mohamed Salah. Aimed beyond the defence. Caught offside that time. And it's Lahm. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and he skips past his man. He's free, he has got space. No goals as yet. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Maldini. Bellingham!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Iniesta. Vietnam look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting it.
And the finish! Araujo gets good distance on it. Haaland herring after the ball here. Iniesta. That is a great pick out. There's no flag! And the shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Shot a goal! Rummenigge! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. It's Iniesta! Denied by an instinctive save.
Iniesta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Little pass back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Nice sequence of passes, this. Bellingham. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. The referee's awarded a free kick. Great ball if he can get there. Haaland! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Header! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Barcelona glad to have a one-goal lead at this point, but you have to say things could have been very different. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal. That is Mohamed Salah! Iniesta. Bellingham. And it's Iniesta. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Nico Williams. Foot in. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini. Oh, that's nice. Vietnam appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting...
Rummenigge! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
And now he has two. It's Salah! Goal! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Nice interception, well timed. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that...
He's got the shot away! Really well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
We have got changes
Nico
here from both
Williams.
sides, in fact.
Number 10.
This has become
Mohamed
one
Salah.
superb game of
Number
football.
6.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and
Number
stepped
15.
it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Number 13.
That is good alertness.
Rafael Leão. Number
Rafael
14.
Leão is offering some sort of an apology there.
Number
Well, that's
18.
down to a simple miscalculation.
Number
No more,
22.
no less.
Fernandez. Substitution in progress.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Koundé. Wits. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Fernandez. Real big chance! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Schmeichel catches it safely. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's McAllister. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Messi. He's tried one! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority.
Great hit! Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Now it's Messi. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
He is through here. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. Swift, incisive, deadly. All done in a matter of seconds.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
Luis Suarez! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So their fourth corner of the game. Oh, there's the clearance. And here's a chance!
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Rafael Leão, and the counter is on. Vietnam have a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Time added on, 4 minutes. Messi, very much a man of this moment. He's picked his way through. Messi. Oh, this is a very good run. Fernandez. Here's Rafael Leao. And here's Wirtz. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Mbappe! Shin to shin. That's that.